What's the max level in this game, guys? Oh god. Level 50? Okay, great. We're gonna have to chill for a second because I may have overexerted myself. Yeah, I got a little excited. One more. Okay, there we go. Boop. Great. Oh my. I'm guessing that's the same as my armor. I would think. But we'll have to identify it and see. Oh, that's a big boy. What is this? That was a dead boy. I'm okay with that. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. And 2 chests here. Ooh. And a book. The book says, "Whatever you do, don't kill the dragons in this cave." Oh. The Last Testament of Krakatur? Hear the last of my words. I'm hiding, shunned by the world because of my unbridled power, hunted because they fear what they cannot understand. For 10 years, Arcanum has cowered at the mere mention of my name, as well they should. Were I given another 10 years or 1,000, I would rain death and terror until my dying breath. I would do this because of the torment I was subjected to my whole life. Torment because I was smaller and weaker, and yes, sometimes I was cowardly, and often I was petty, disloyal, and perjurous. Every once in a while, and frequently, mind you, I would refuse to pay my debts, and I must admit that I was rarely courteous. Oh, and there were those strange odors. But are there reasons to make someone an outcast? I say not. And so I went on a journey to exact my revenge on this cruel world, and I found the means to do so. While traveling in the northern mountains, I found an old magical scroll. The scroll described a spell of such obvious power that it would not surprise me if it had been hidden away purposefully. Arcanum was not ready for such magic. She would be forced to adjust. The spell changed a man into dragon form, giving him all the gifts and powers of that evil beast. But the scroll also required the blood of a dragon. There's only one dragon left in all of Arcanum, the great dragon Bellegrim, and I was fairly sure he wouldn't be very happy about me making a gift of some of his blood. So I stole away to the secret temple of the Darien Ka and had them make for me the most terrible poison. Yes, the price was high, the damnation of 7 generations of my family, but it was worth it. I had something with which to kill Bellegrim. Now I had to only make him eat it. In the end, it was a fairly simple task. I killed a crippled old farmer and stole his prize bull, which I fed well for a month and then coated with the poison. I led the poor creature to the lair of Bellegrim, set it loose just outside the cave mouth, and waited. Dragons, when they are hungry, think of little else. Believe me, I know the truth of these things now. The bull was eaten. Bellegrim returned to his lair for a morning nap and died quite suddenly. I drew his blood and became Krakatur, the most feared and terrible creature in all the land. And now I am tormented again. Nasrudin and the Elven Council have found me, cornered me here in the lair of Bellegrim. It smells terrible, as a dragon is still returning to dust, even after 10 years. Why must they attack me? I am outnumbered. This is such an unfair set of circumstances. I have done nothing. Perhaps I can slip out during the night. Damn. I don't think he made it. Mark, yeah, I'll be playing Death Stranding tomorrow morning. Yep. Is this similar to Fallout 2? It very much is. Yep. Fallout 2, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Planescape Torment. Wait, does that mean this is is this the bones of Carrick Tor or of Bellegrim? Maybe he did actually slip out during the night. I don't know. Call Bluff says, is nobody in chat from Australia to provide a copy? Oh, no, I don't do that stuff, Call Bluff. Yeah. I don't do that stuff. Thank you, though. All right. We're going to go up across this bridge and head to the wheel claim. Will I be playing the Star Wars game? I definitely will.
Greetings, traveler. It seems to me that you're looking for answers. Perhaps it is time that I answered them for you.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Don't you know? Are you not the reincarnation of Nazruddin? Has it been so long that you don't recognize your old nemesis? Or perhaps you're not the living one after all, merely a puppet playing his role.
Ah, you must be Aranax, the ultimate evil.
So, you remember me, do you, Nazruddin? Do you remember what I did to your pathetic elven council? Do you remember when all of Arcanum shook before my power? Be warned, they will do so again. I have come to bring you a message.
Yes?
The message is this. Whether you are the living one or not, whether or not the coward Nazruddin hides in your bones or still rots in his grave, the inevitable will still come to pass. I am returning. It has already been set in motion, and there's nothing you can do about it. I am returning, and all will fall before me. Everyone you know, everyone you love.
You bastard, face me as a warrior.
See my power? Do you yet understand? Perhaps I need to be more clear. No one is safe, traveler. No one. Not even you.
Aranax!
Remember what I have shown you here. Remember and tell the world. Aranax is returning to Arcanum, and nothing will ever be the same. Farewell.
Cool. Nice. Biacon. Oh. Biocon says, as today is N7 Day, Mass Effect Day, would you consider a modded ME3 playthrough when the next installment comes out? Okay, Biocon, let's have a little talk. First of all, I think, honestly, it's kind of silly for a franchise, especially one that's not really on its best, to have a day. Like, that's very markety, in my opinion. So I didn't even know that, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. Second of all, I was very, very disappointed by the way that they handled Andromeda. Very disappointed. Not so much because of BioWare being forced to release it before it was ready, but more in how they decided after the fact that it wasn't worth their money to deliver what they had promised in the form of DLCs and things of that nature. So, honestly, like, I feel the same way about Mass Effect as I do about Dragon Age 4, where I'm not going to be hyped for it. And honestly, they've got a lot to prove at this point. It's the BioWare these days is not the BioWare we grew up with. It's not the same BioWare that made the Mass Effect games that we liked. So at this point, I'm not even sure they are capable of delivering a fun, interesting final product. I'm fairly certain that N7 Day was started by the fans, same as Halo and Spartan Day. That's cool, don't get me wrong, but I mean, if anything, I feel like N7 Day should be kind of like a day of mourning. I don't think it should be a day of celebration. If anything, it's like a reminder of what could have been and how it's been squandered due to greed and marketing. So, I mean, You know, Mass Effect could have been one of the coolest space sci-fi franchises ever, and instead it's been basically turned into crap. Sucks, man. It sucks, but that's just where we are. And so the short answer is I have no idea what my plans are for Mass Effect, for Dragon Age, for Fallout, for Elder Scrolls, for Starfield. I just don't know. Because the only thing I know for sure is the companies controlling those have proven that their interest is not in delivering quality games. That's the only thing I know for certain. That Bethesda and BioWare and those companies these days, their interest is not in delivering a quality, awesome gaming experience. It is in making money and farming franchises for as much money to keep their fat cat board investors happy. And that's it. So I will be focusing on CD Projekt Red, Larian Studios, Obsidian, In Exile. I'll be focusing on the companies that are still showing that they will either deliver a quality product on release or do all the work they need to get it to a point where it's an amazing product. Owlcat, a great example. Owlcat didn't release a game that was great on release, but they stuck with it every day until it was amazing. So like that kind of stuff goes a long way. But like, and again, like the games don't need to be perfect when they come out. Pathfinder being a great example. But where Owlcat spent 6 months making their game amazing, BioWare cut and ran with Andromeda. And they said, instead of like making Andromeda amazing, they said, this isn't going to make us money. We're just going to forget about those DLCs we promised you and move on. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I'm guessing that's not the answer you wanted, and I'm sorry, but that's kind of where we are, man. It's kind of where we are. Okay. Save. Let's put the glasses on. Maybe stand in this little circle. Boop. Nice. Let's go visit the Wheel Clan. What's my opinion on Hello Games? Way overpromised at the beginning, but over the years, did their best to deliver a quality product. Can't fault them for that. Yeah. Yep. What's up, guys? Are you gonna talk to me? Hold! What business have you in the caverns of the Wheel Clan? I come with grave news. Boop. I see. This is grave news indeed. You need to speak with King Thunderstone. Thunderstone! His house is directly northeast of here, just through the center passage. Speak with him and he will know what to do. Okay. Am I going the right way? Maybe? Oh God, where am I? Oh, I am so lost. What is going on here? Which way's north again in this game? No, it is straight up. Straight up is north. Over here. Whoa! Altar? Do you know of dwarven stone? Is anything so true? Not words nor ways of magic, not sun nor trees nor sky of blue. O Albert, great god of stone, the world lays on your spine. We who live within your heart seek now to know your mind. We bring to you the pitted rocks that once burned in your veins. Now we ask for stone and strength until the end of days. Oh! Oh! Did I sell all of my... I don't remember what that zone was, but we got a bunch of lava rock in a zone. Oh man, I must have sold it. Whoops. Oh well. Frank and Ankle, thank you so much, buddy. Oh, the dude said northeast? Whoops. Hey, Geneva the kitty. Mwah! You have a good night. We'll see you later. Code 3 on your face. The guy in black says, 50K smooch, code 3. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you, Straight Up Irish. I appreciate it. Good vibes to you, my dude. Whoa, little chesticle over here. Whoa, where am I? Why am I all of a sudden in a combat zone? What is going on here? Oh god, spoilers! Oh my god! I got destroyed! Jesus! Okay, well. Good talk. Alright, well. Does Co want info about mystical content? Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely. Backseat game the hell out of me, please. I love when you do that. Am I planning on playing DOS 2 again? Yes! I am planning and very excited to play DOS 2 again. Yep. This way? Man, this place is gigantic. Oh, this is looking good. Yeah, boy. Maybe. Here? Passage. Greetings, traveler! I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. I am Randver Thunderstone, son of Longhair Thunderstone. I stand as chieftain and king in waiting of all dwarves, both over and under mountain in the lands of Arcanum. Welcome to the caverns of the Wheel Clan. Pleasure to meet you, my dude. I have a few questions. What do you need? You said you were king in waiting? Yes, my father's unavailable and I rule in his stead, but I am not the true king and I will not be as long as my father lives. I'm only a king in waiting. Okay, I need your help. What do you need? I come with news of the most dire nature. Dire nature? Let's let him know. I see, and you say you've been to the Isle of Despair to confirm the story of Gudmund Orbender? Yes, I was there and there was no sign of the BMC dwarves. This troubles me greatly, my friend. We were given assurances by Albric. Assurances, bloody meddling. Oh, blast them all to the dark depths. Blast who? The elves? What's going on here? This is an old and dark business. The business of my father. Was Co being sarcastic with the backseat gaming comment? No, not at all. No. Yeah. I very much welcome backseat gaming. Yeah, absolutely. Again, for anyone new here, I play these games with you, not for you. So you are, as long as you aren't spoiling story content, I'd love to know suggestions, opinions, all of that stuff. Just be respectful about it and don't spoil story stuff, and we're good. We're good. Okay, somebody said we need to talk with Erik Obsidian here. He starts off a quest that otherwise is unavailable and directly relates to the big dwarf backstory in the game. Okay, Erik Obsidian. I will talk to this guy and then go talk to him, or find him. Yeah, thank you. What happened to your father, Randver? My father, great and solid long-haired Thunderstone. King of the dwarves. Do you know him, stranger? The stories of his courage, of his strength, of his wisdom. My father, stone among stones. From out of the madness of the clan wars, he united us under one banner, under one king, the sheer power of his will. What happened to him? Broke his heart. That heavy stone heart. He who warred against Lorik the Abjur in the pass of Gorgoth, who in victory burned Lorik alive, along with 10,000 of his dwarven followers, and this broke him like a child upon the stones of the world. What? What happened? It is as the Orbender told you. My father permitted the banishment of his own people by the elves. He watched them sent away, heard their cries, with hardness born of hundreds of generations of Thunderstones. So where is he? My father came home and upon his knees cried out for his lost, foolish brethren. Tears of regret, stranger. Regret, shame, and sorrow. The cavern shook with his fury, shook at the impact of his hands upon bare stone. He tore the clothes from his body and set his bulk against the walls and the floors, and his sorrow was marked in blood. And then... I told you, he left us, walked into the old caverns with nothing but horror, first axed the Thunderstones. And with that weapon he disappeared, exiled by his own grief, and left the Wheel Clan. He never returned. Goodman spoke of a connection to Gilbert Bates. Bates! It was Bates who spread technology and its disease. And who are we to blame him? Oh, and who are we to blame him? Humans, cursed with brevity, lacking patience, lacking discernment. I've spent human lifetimes deciding on what type of stone to use in a mural, and look what they've done in only a few turns of the moon. And with this, these elves came to us, speaking of punishments. What is the elves' role in this? The elves? It was they who demanded the banishment of the Black Mountain clan for their crimes, but as for the reason, as I said, I know very little. My father never told me the details of his discussions with them, only that they had been decided, only what had been decided was necessary, and that the responsibility would be his. What did they do? Technology, manipulation of natural force, the stone, and gearworks that make men gods. This, our legacy, given into the hands of reckless children. And the disease has spread, and the cost, stranger, oh, the bloody cost. Who were the elves? I have no idea, and I know not why my father felt it necessary to speak with them, nor heed their demands. As king, my father never should have allowed them to interfere, but for some reason he allowed it. He never spoke a word about it since. I gotta talk to him. Where is he? I told you, he exiled himself. He walked into the dredge and has never returned. What is the dredge and where can I find it? The dredge is an old system of caverns, a mine actually, not far from here. The entrance is just beyond the entrance to these chambers into the southeast. You will find a stone archway. Beyond that, you will find the dredge into which my father disappeared. It's going to be in there. Right now, it serves little purpose but to house an assortment of foul creatures. There are minecart tracks in the occasional storeroom. No one ventures there anymore, so I don't know anything beyond that. You must know where he is. Can I convince you to tell me? No. I have no idea where he is. If you're looking for him, you'll have to find him yourself in the dredge. I will tell the guards to let you pass, and I hope you'll find your answers there. Well, damn. Okay. Just another smooch in the wall. That's right. Well said. Is this a wall of Coh 3? I think so. I think it's a wall of smooching. CJ Thundara. Hey, Coh, I'm watching this in your Pathfinder 1 playthrough, and I won't even tell you how many VODs I've been through. Thank you for the awesome and honest opinions. Well, thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. And we also have Noctamar, 3 years of a very nice experience with a big and friendly community and an incredible channel. Coh, I wish you the very best for you and your family with kind words from Austria. Well, thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. CJ Thundara. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I saw that. All right, let's find Erik Obsidian, as was suggested by chat. These places are big and confusing. Anyone have any idea where this guy is? Oh, is Danute here? Gotta give Danute a little Coh 3 on his snoot. Are you him? Nope. Dude, this place is a freaking maze. My lord. Let's go. This way there was like a town. Like a little area. Yeah, here's some stuff down here. Hello. Oh, here's some stuff too. This just looks like barracks. Ooh, who's this guy? Oh dear, you cannot come into my shop, mage. Surely you must know the effects your aura will have on my fine instruments. You must leave at once. Well, hopefully it's not him. Oh, man. Okay, so that's 2 people we can't talk or deal with because I'm too magical. Hopefully it wasn't one of them. There we go. T-Dub, best of vibes to you, my dude. Can you solo in this game? Yeah, you can do solo runs for sure. Hey, the Dead 6 with the 10 gift bomb. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. A fog to the northwest. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the dude is here. Stirred rabbit. Oh, I'd say. I'd say. All right, let's go. I guess we'll go through here. Oh, is this must be the dredge. Okay, he's not down here. Zek Jeff with the 5 gift bomb. Thank you, Zek. Appreciate that as well, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Oh, an olive tree. I'd stay out of the ore mines if I were you. Okay. Okay, okay. Maybe he's in here? Is that him? Feeling's good, sir. What can you tell me about the wheel clan? That's not information you need, friend. Oh. Thanks. He's in the northwest of this area, says Garion. Okay, okay. We'll poke around up there. Is he through here? No, there's like a... What is this area? What's back here? Nothing. Oh. What's my plan with Death Stranding? Tomorrow morning. Yep, I lost my weapon. What? Did someone lose their weapon? I don't think so. He did. Oh no. Where did he lose his weapon? What happened? Well, what happened was, hey, Jay Reed, what's up, buddy? Oh, he lost it in the dredge? Oh, man. Well, we'll have to go back and get it when we're in there. Oh, my. The area is so big. Ask your name? My name is Vegard. Vegard Molten Flow. Okay. What do you do here, bud? An old dwarf trying to stay out of everyone's way. What's the dredge? He's telling us about the dredge a little bit. Oh, what'd you lose? Long ago, I lost a key. That key opens the door to a secret room deep within the caverns of the dredge. A room I carved out with my own hands. In that room is an old family heirloom, and I'd love to see it again. I used to go looking for the key, but once they closed the dredge, I could no longer do so. Maybe I could get it for you? Always guards the interest of the dredge, but I wouldn't want you to cause any trouble. But if you happen to get permission to go into the old caves and come out with my heirloom, I might be willing to give you a stout dwarven miner's helmet. I'll do what I can. You're not the guy I want to talk to, though. There's gotta be someone else here. What about you? Oh! We dwarves don't put much stock in books and the like, but it seems that they're the only thing that Erik Obsidian cares about. Calls himself a historian. Okay. So there's... Oh, I see some books. Are you my boy, Erik? Where you be? Erik Obsidian. Okay. What do you do here? I'm an historian. I study our dwarven past, reflect on the past we have taken, collect objects of historical relevance and value. When I can, I try to tell our story and tell it true. I can only hope to be a looking glass into the dwarven soul. What are you studying? Currently, I'm studying dwarven legends and mythology, and recently I came across something very interesting indeed. He seems lost in thought. What do you find? He shakes his head. Sorry about that. The possibilities are so exciting. Perhaps I should be more forthcoming. Dwarven mythology tells of an ancient race of dwarves whose civilization was filled with such wonders as the world has never known before or since. They were known as the Iron Clan. What happened to them? Are they real? No one really knows if they were real or what happened to them if they were, because we found no proof of their existence. But one of our miners dug up an old dwarven mace a few weeks ago. The handle of that axe was hollow, and within it was this. He shows you what looks to be an old schematic. What is it, Erik? It looks to be the schematic for a key. There's some text on here which seems to hint at it's the first of many keys. Keys which open the place of iron where lies the stone. You know what that could mean? No, what's it mean? The stone that it refers to could be the famed Durin stone, upon which the dwarven philosophy of the shape in the stone is purportedly carved. The recovery of such an object would be invaluable for the dwarven race, an unparalleled discovery reflecting our culture and history. Why haven't you gone looking for them? At the moment, Erik looks almost sad. I've not the time, friend. There's so much here that is real and known that I cannot chase ghosts all over Arcanum. Perhaps someday I might find the time to make this key and see where it takes me. Maybe I could find them for you? Yes, I suppose it does no harm. I have a copy of the schematic, so if you cannot find the place of iron, I could always go looking myself, and if you do find it, the Durin stone is there. Bring it to me. It would be worthless to anyone but a dwarf, and most precious to me. I have nothing to offer but my thanks. I'm afraid a historian has little in otherworldly goods. Sure. Here's the schematic. I wish you the best of luck. Okay, before I use this, let's just make sure. I have 70 magical aptitude now. Okay, good. Still 70. Now what do I need to build this thing? And where do I take it? Oh, Lord. Heartstone and Mithril. Whoa. I have not seen either of those. Okay. Well. Okay. Hey, Murgle. Thane Ironheart. Brings it to our clan. Don't receive many visitors. Ever since we keep to ourselves. Ever since the humans stole our tech. Mere children with the power of our gods in their hands. The thought of it makes my blood turn cold, it does. Never in all our history could we have ever imagined such a thing. Since our place in the world has been stolen, we have removed ourselves from it. Where are all the dwarven women? He seems to become very angry for a moment, then calms himself down. That is not something you should ever ask a dwarf about. You are fortunate I am a forgiving person. Someone would have cut you down were you to stand for even mentioning such a thing. Isn't it true that they're hidden because they're bearded and ugly? Oh no. Oh no. Let's see if I can hold on. Oh. One thing I do know that you're a traveler. If you ever happen to find yourself in the Stonecutter clan, could you deliver a message to my brother? Yes. Awesome. Thanks. We just got the Stonecutter clan on our map. That's badass. Worked out well. Oh, I can't ask him again. Womp womp. Let me see real quick. Where is... Oh, I can't see the spots on this. That's a bummer. I'll have to wait until I'm out. That's cool. All right, let's go into the delve. Work through there a little bit. Maybe get some loots. Loots. Great. Chat will remember this, Co. Chat always does, my dude. Chat always does. We went in down here, right? I want to say we did. Oh no, this is back at the beginning. Ruh-roh. Maybe over here? Oh, we're back in like the hotel. Jeez, this place is a freaking labyrinth. So Co is supposed to stream Death Stranding, but Neo instead? No, I don't have access to Death Stranding. I don't have Death Stranding until tomorrow morning. Ah, here we go. Great. Where's my sword that I dropped? Is it around here somewhere? Oh, sword. I do not see the sword. Well, shoot. Maybe it poofed.